What's good, y'all? It's your boy Atomic Flock back at it again with another YouTube video. And this time around, we really just talking about everything under the sun. Before OTA'S roll around tomorrow, because I'm filming this on Sunday, it's probably gonna be first day of OTA'S, maybe even second by the time this come out. I never talked about the overall draft. Full disclosure, I needed a minute after not grabbing the center at any point. And I get it. You only wanted Jake Slaughter, Logan Jones, and I think who got him? The Bears, and don't remember who got Slaughter, because the Bears got Logan Jones. I'm pretty sure. The Bears and whoever knew that those were the only two good ones, so they just grabbed them. So, I'll see you next year on the center, I guess. Probably like third round center, something like that. Just like it should have been this year. But hey, we're here. We're gonna ball, and we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. That being said, you know, honestly, I feel like we got a good haul. I feel like we got a really good haul. Used every pick, and I don't really have a problem with that. I mean, I know there's people out there that say like you got too many picks, especially because not everybody make the roster. But like, I feel like you should pick as much as possible just to see who can make the roster. You know, and it's like because they don't make the roster, then it's going to be an undrafted free agent, which is just means like maybe you should have picked them instead of the guy that you picked who didn't make the roster. So either way, you're making a pick, and so I don't really get the whole too many picks thing. Vanga's really cool. Zion Young, banger. Third round, grabbing Jacoby Lay was interesting. Not gonna lie, because I thought it was a center time. That's fine. Yeah, fourth round, starting off with Elijah Surratt, also interesting. That's fine. Not that I didn't think we needed a wide receiver. I didn't think we was gonna get two because we always do the vet thing, but clearly we're not doing that this year. Same thing for the edge rusher room. Like we're full. Like we're done. So we're not getting no old vet on that last hurrah. Jesse Minter might have just came in and said, "Yeah, we're done with that." Like, you know, y'all found some diamonds for sure, like KVN, but that's okay. We don't need to do all the searching, and that's okay. So honestly, I don't know where we would even throw in like a vet like that. I think the team's pretty much filled out. We're just trying to see who's taking what spot on the depth chart. Fifth round, that's what we got. Pretty much the rest of the class, you know. I haven't seen too many people talking about Chandler Rivers, which is interesting because he seems kind of like that. Not gonna lie, like the football IQ is there. Like you can really see it. The IQ is there, and Hibner. He's honestly, we got him and I can only think of Jose Cuervo. That's not his name, but that's what Sip the Tally call him. Matthew Hibner and Jose Cuervo. They seem like two tight ends that can do both, which I'm extremely interested in. Instead of like a receiving and a blocking tight end, we got two tight ends that can receive, two tight ends that can block. So I think that's the other reason why everybody's going back and forth. Like, oh, I think he's the blocker. I think he's the blocker. I don't think there is a blocker. I think there's like you're in this spot on this play, which is way cooler, you know, because it's like when Pat Ricard get on the field, you know we're running the ball, but he was so good it didn't matter. We don't have Pat Ricard. We don't need to make it obvious we're running the ball. But if you got somebody that can block and catch a pass at fullback, play action, dump it off, you got like a screen for a tight end, which actually sounds kind of crazy when I say it out loud. A tight end screen would be okay. I want to see that now, a tight end screen. Anyways, you can do that with both of them. You know, one down low, one go high. Everybody can catch. Everybody, whatever. It's just more playmakers on the field, which I appreciate because they both can block. Obviously not Pat Ricard level, but I don't need you to put Buddy in the ground. Pancakes are wonderful. That's the best thing you do. But we don't need a pancake every play. Just be sure that your guy doesn't touch whoever has the ball, whether that's Lamar, Derek, Zay, Shot, anybody. And so as long as that happens, I'm perfectly fine with your blocking. Do what you got to do. Don't get a flag, and we keep pushing. Adam Randall, which is crazy because I wanted to talk about him in this video. I ain't gonna lie. If it, call me a hater if you want to. I feel like everybody's way too hyped about Adam Randall. Not that he's like he sucks or anything, but like everybody's like, oh, this is easily not wide receiver, running back one when Derrick Henry's done. And it's like I think if he was easily running back one to take over for Derrick Henry, I think maybe that's a second or third rounder, not a fifth rounder. And yeah, you can find a diamond in the rough, but you got to understand Clemson was supposed to have dogs up and down the field, which means all 32 teams watched, and all 32 teams said no, not yet on Adam Randall. So I guess I'm just not a believer. Like everybody talking like he's really about to come in. Like we have our running back of the future. He's like that. I think it's really just because he's big, because he has really good one cut and BC vision for sure. And so I'm very excited to see him on kick return and stuff like that. I don't think he's gonna do really much of anything. Because honestly, I think we're gonna get a second or third round running back the year before Derek retires. And they might not be the same size and stuff, but if you just get a good running back, it's okay. Like you can keep that cycle going, you know. So honestly, I don't think Adam Randall's really gonna get the shot. That's besides the point. Adam Randall in the fifth. Six, we went with Bernstein and I forgot our punter's name. That's crazy. It's gone. Leave it where it is. The punter out of Michigan. He got swag. He's really funny. And he can pin them. I like the pins. His punting highlights. Yeah. Because I see what everybody's saying. Like he definitely be out kicking his coverage. But if you pin it on the one, it really don't matter to me, because they're not going to touch it at the one. So you get there where you get there. But they'll just teach him how to put some hang time on it. But I think we got a solid punter. I mean, you got drafted, so he's fine. Same thing with Tyler Loop last year. He'll get the job. They might bring in another punter. It's him. He's the punter. Seventh, we got Sean Benny. I didn't think he was a seventh rounder. In my mock drafts, that man, he's leaving in the fourth, sometimes the fifth. So seventh, last pick, kind of crazy. I heard he might have some low key injury concerns or something like that, or like a surgery or two, or something like that. I don't know. He was out. He was out in the field for the rookie minicamp, so I genuinely have no idea why he dropped so far. So I think the worst person we got, well, not even worst, just lowest value, is the punter. It's probably the worst player we got. Who would I consider to be the worst draft pick this year? Oh, the guard, Bernstein. Just because it's like there's no place for him. Like, why do we do that? That's kind of weird. Like, okay, I guess. But undrafted free agents wise, I'm looking at Diego Pounds to be beefing with Carson Vincent for some backup tackle action, because he was supposed to be in the fourth as well, and he went undrafted somehow. I look. He got a two. It don't matter if you can play. Diego Pavia out of Vanderbilt. Yeah, he's short, but he's been playing football this whole time. I don't think he's just gonna magically not be able to see or not be able to do the things that he was doing. I don't know what he was doing to be able to see over that line. I genuinely don't know what to tell you. Uh, but he's very mobile and he can move. So that's really what we need. And he's QB3. Like, who cares? Like, he's gonna be a preseason warrior, and that's what we need. You know, like we was cheating throwing Snoop out there the same way we used to cheat and throw Tylen Wallace out there, the fourth wide receiver who is low key like wide receiver 3 on other teams. Like you got Tylen Wallace going crazy every preseason. It was cheating. We knew what we was doing. And now that's Tez's job because Tylen is gone. And honestly, I want to see Tez get some volume. So I would love to see Tez. Well, is that Tez's job? Because he's wide receiver 3 right now. It depends. It depends on how they see him. Because as of right now, I think our preseason wide receivers is starting. You got Cole, Jacoby Lane on the outside. Probably Elijah Sarao on the other outside, even though everybody keeps saying he's a slot, himself included. And LeJontay Wester at slot, unless they just like, you know, Tay, you're Zay, and Cole, you're bait. I feel like Elijah would be bait, and then Cole, you're Tez, and then just pretend run the offense. That would be fun. I can't wait for preseason. I'm just hyped. Okay. Yeah. So wide receivers are done, and honestly, I think we got a really solid draft. I agree with consensus. I feel like we got a nice little B. Could be an A if Bernstein turned out to be Sam Hecht. If that's what happened, A plus. Like you hit everything. But they said Sam sucked, so we didn't get him. And so moving forward, uh, minicamp was fun. They didn't really do much. It was cool to see them in the jerseys and stuff. Speaking of seeing them in the jerseys, Jacoby Lane has been going crazy all over Twitter with everything he did at Rookie Premiere. He's just a media personality. Because I haven't seen a single Elijah Surratt video. I'm gonna just put it that way. Not one. Maybe videos where everybody walking and he pops up, but I have not seen that man get no camera time. So I think it's really like we said, like Jacoby Lane's just an offensive Marlowe. So he gonna get all the cameras, he gonna get all the attention. Uh it does feel like, I gotta be honest here. I'm not saying it's gonna turn out that way. It does feel like when we drafted Rashad and Tylan Wallace, because I was just watching. I'm on Twitter, watching the vibes, watching how everybody goes, and everybody's hyping about Rashad. That's fine, first round wide receiver. Nobody cared about Tylan Wallace. I was like, I mean, he's a fourth rounder. Like he's probably gonna do something, and I'm pretty sure Tylan probably has. No, let me not say that. I feel like Tylan probably has more. I don't know the stats. Can't speak without stats, but Tylan feels like he's done more, especially in big moments, than Rashad Bateman. But that's not entirely Rashad's fault. And you can look up any video you want as to why Rashad Bateman isn't doing what he should be doing or getting what he should be getting, is a better way to put it. But up and down all around. And he's just been having a great time. And it's fun to watch him have fun, because he just seems like a really good character personality. I watched his documentary. It was very interesting. It was cool that he was hanging out with Zion Young before all of it. It was just like, and I'm sure there's conversations they had like, bro, we might end up on the same team. Like that would be crazy. But yeah, Jacoby Lane is extremely interesting. There's one video, not saying it's going to translate to anything at all. It just caught my eye, right? He was doing a height video, and they told him to catch it with one hand. They threw it. This man just straight up, like he didn't do none of that. He was just. I was like, oh, he caught that with ease. Like he got hands. He got real big hands for sure. So we're gonna see. You know what I want to see? I want to see one Jacoby Lane jump ball, and he just straight moss whoever's on him, and then I'll be satiated. I'll be fine. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, sit down, big dog. We'll need you for this season. And yeah. So all that being said, we're moving into the schedule. The schedule just came out this past week, Thursday. Uh, our video, bro, bro, bro. That video, that video was so bad. The video, small story. I knew the schedule came out at 8, right? So it turned 8:10. I'm looking for the video because it's the Ravens. We got wonderful production, so of course we're gonna drop like a banger video. I remember they dropped the video last year. Charlie Kohler voicing over it, doing the thing. It was based off of a show that I had never watched, which is why I can't name it. But it was still cool. Like we did something, right? And I go to the page, and it said Zay Flowers crashes a wedding, and I was like, what an odd thing to post right now. Like, you know, we're looking for the schedule, and you posting Zay Flowers at somebody's wedding. Not that I didn't like. care. I just cared about the schedule more. And so I was like, well, I guess there's no video yet. Maybe it takes a second or something. And I left it where it was. And then Friday, I'm on TikTok because I still haven't seen it. I'm looking for the video. I haven't seen it at all. It was this guy. It said reacting to the Ravens schedule release video, and I was like, "That's a wedding." I was like, "What's happening?" And I was like, "Is that the schedule?" And then I go back to YouTube and I watch the whole video, and then it's just the credits. The credits on the is the schedule. I was like, "My goodness." Okay, I love that for the married couple. That's really cool. That's the coolest thing you could have because she what happened? The wife rented out Poe as a surprise, and then Zay pulled up. I seen a comment. I completely agree. It would have been insane if Zay was Poe. Like he just took his head off. That would have been crazy. But it is what it is. And they told me, so which game are you going to? Credits. Whatever. The schedule is the schedule. I think our schedule is set up beautifully. I know we got our little hard part in the middle, but I'm just glad. Like I've been saying this since we lost. Since Tyler missed that kick, my true silver lining. I didn't know who was gonna have a head coach. I didn't know what was gonna change, but I knew we wasn't gonna have a first place schedule. And I've been saying it for years. I'm like, boy, if the Ravens can just get an easy schedule and cruise into the postseason, which was almost every postseason team last year, was in the top 10 ranked easiest schedule. And I think we're sixth. I think we're sixth. And people talk about travel miles and stuff. And we going to Rio, but we're like 21st. So we're actually cooling this season. So yeah, let's go crazy. Let's get Jesse Minter at least to a conference championship. I want to say to the bowl, but I told y'all that story. I'm never saying that again. not till we're in the conference championship and I'm feeling confident because we're up 3 scores with 2 minutes left, and still biting your teeth. I mean, your cheeks, because you know what team we cheer for. But yeah, so I think we're in a really good spot. I'm cool with the opponents. I'm cool with the timing. I love the late buy. I love all the mini buys that's in there, and how they stretching out the games and stuff. And we got other teams to watch. Like we all stalking the Giants to see what John doing, and what he doing with our players, man. So we got other stuff to look at too. So it's okay. I'm cool and I love it. Moving into OTA'S, which start tomorrow. Uh, I'm not really looking for much. I'm gonna be following just because I care. I'm curious. I'm a wee bit curious to see how everything goes. And you know the biases. When the offense has a good practice, it was a good practice. When the defense has a good practice, it was a horrible practice. As a defensive minded football fan slash player, obviously don't play right now, but when I did play, I was on defense and stuff like that. I love a bad practice. I love a horrible practice. Defense goes crazy. Now I fully acknowledge that defense. When the defense is going crazy, it usually just means the offense is making a lot of mistakes, but you got to capitalize off said mistakes. So we're all having a good time. It's okay. Because if the offense is going crazy, that means the defense is making a lot of mistakes. That's how that goes. Somebody got to mess up for somebody to do something good. It's very rare for everybody to have a good play. That's just how that goes. So OTAs, I want to see exactly what I just said I want to see in the preseason. I want Jacoby Ling on Chandler Rivers just because he's short. There's no other reason. Moss and him, I'm talking not OBJ, Randy Moss, like it's easy. When he caught that one-hander on Revis, that's it. Touchdown. Hey guys, I got it. What do I do with this? I'm trying to see that. I'm trying to see Elijah Surratt route somebody up. And yeah, that's really it. And I know a lot of people are paying attention to the center battle. Dwayne Leffert, he went on the lounge. It's going to be Javon Gwynn. That's my guess. That is my guess. That is my entire guess. Danny Pinter's a backup. Javon Glenn is a starter. So sorry, Corey Bullock. So sorry. Is it Nick Samac? I might have made that up. The center from Penn State that played with Vanga that has the dad and the uncle related to Brian Dawkins. Nick Dawkins. I might have made that up too. Whatever. You know who I'm talking about. And yeah, he literally only talked about those two. He seems like a fun coach. We seem like we have fun coaches. Like we don't got no like coaches. Like we got like, hey man, try it this way. Yep, that worked. See, listen. So I'm so curious. I'm very excited about this season. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what we're doing, and we're gonna do what we do. And that's really as far as that goes. So next video, we're gonna be recapping OTAs. All of it. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to more videos, more content, more things to talk about. When there's nothing to talk about, I'm not gonna talk. But we got a lot going, so let's get into it. Until then, I'll catch you on the flip. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.